let's dive straight into the heart of the matter, Park Circle. It's one of the most talked about neighborhoods in North Charleston, and for good reason. It's the kind of place that gets people buzzing. Whether you're hearing about its vibrant restaurant scene, its rich history, or its community vibe that feels like it's straight out of a Norman Rockwell painting. But, and this is a big but, no neighborhood is perfect, and Park Circle is no exception. Today, we're going to dissect Park Circle. Not just the highlights, but also the stuff that you won't see in the glossy real estate ads. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear picture of what it's like to live here, the good, the bad, and even the unexpected. And toward the end of this video, I'll share something that might just make you rethink Park Circle entirely, so stick around. My name is Deneen Gary, the Southern Living Yankee, and a realtor in Charleston, South Carolina, and the surrounding areas. I specialize in helping people relocate to Charleston from out of state because I've been there myself. I know how exciting but still overwhelming a big move can be, but I'm here to make it easier. Whether you're buying, selling, or simply exploring the market, I'll provide honest advice and expert guidance every step of the way. If you're ready to start your journey, reach out today to find out how I can help you get $1,000 towards your moving costs. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss tips on living your best life in Charleston and the rest of the Lowcountry. I'm going to start with one of Park Circle's biggest draws, its location. Park Circle is strategically situated in North Charleston, about 10 miles north of downtown Charleston. If you work downtown or just love spending weekends there, you're looking at a manageable 15 to 20 minute drive. Of course, that is unless you're tackling Charleston traffic, which if I'm going to be honest, it can turn 20 minutes into 40 minutes in the blink of an eye. But the location isn't just about downtown Charleston. Park Circle is right near two major highways, I-26 and I-526. These highways connect you to pretty much anywhere in the Lowcountry, whether it's Mount Pleasant, Somerville, or even the Charleston International Airport, which is less than a 10-minute drive away. For frequent flyers or for people hosting out-of-town visitors, that is a massive win. And if you're thinking about day-to-day convenience, Park Circle's location puts you close to some of the biggest employers in the region. Boeing, Volvo, Mercedes-Benz vans, and Joint Base Charleston are all within a short commute. If you're in tech, Charleston's growing Silicon Harbor scene is also within reach. That proximity is a game changer for many people, and it's one of the reasons Park Circle is so attractive to young professionals. Now, before we can crown Park Circle the king of convenience, I want to talk about the flip side of being so close to everything. Proximity to the airport means there's jet noise. While it's not unbearable, it's just something that you'll notice, especially if you're outdoors or if you're in one of the older homes that might not have the best soundproofing. And speaking of noise, being close to major highways means you might hear the hum of the traffic depending on where you are in the neighborhood. Let's move on to what I would call the heart of Park Circle, its community vibe. The neighborhood centers around Circle Park, a large green space with walking trails, open fields, and a butterfly garden. It's the kind of place where you'll see kids playing tag, couples walking their dogs, and families enjoying picnics on a sunny afternoon. Surrounding the park is a charming mix of local businesses. For example, if you're into coffee, you've got the Orange Spot Coffee House, where the baristas know your name by your second visit. If you're hungry, you can head to EVO Pizzeria for some of the best wood-fired pizza in Charleston. Or you can stop at Lola's for incredible New Orleans-inspired cuisine. For craft beer lovers, Common House Ale Works offers a rotating selection of brews and often hosts live music. But here's where the cons start creeping in. All that charm has made Park Circle a destination, not just for residents, but also for visitors. On the weekends, the area can feel pretty crowded, especially during events or peak dining hours. Try getting a table at the Codfather on a Saturday night without a reservation. It's like winning a lottery. The popularity is both a blessing and a curse. It's great for all of the local businesses, but it can make the neighborhood feel busier than some people prefer. Now, let's talk housing, because this is where things get really interesting. Park Circle's real estate market is incredibly diverse. You will find everything from quaint bungalows built in the 1940s and 50s to some sleek, modern townhomes and new construction developments. The older homes have character. You can think like hardwood floors, arched doorways, and big yards. But they also come with some little quirks like outdated wiring, aging HVAC systems, and plumbing that might need a professional's touch. If you're handy or if you love a good renovation project, these homes can be a dream. If not, they can be a money pit. The new builds, on the other hand, they offer modern amenities like open floor plans, energy efficient appliances, and minimal maintenance. But they can feel a little cookie cutter compared to some of the older homes, and they often come with a higher price tag. Speaking of price tags, let's address affordability, or the lack thereof. Park Circle's popularity has driven up home prices significantly over the last decade. While it's still more affordable than downtown Charleston or Mount Pleasant, it's no longer the hidden gem that it once was. If you're looking for a deal, you might need to act fast, or you'll have to be willing to compromise on things like square footage or yard space. Okay, let's pivot back to walkability, because this is one of Park Circle's biggest pros. Many parts of the neighborhood are so walkable that you could park your car on Friday and not touch it again until Monday. Imagine strolling to the Junction Kitchen for breakfast. You can grab a coffee at the Orange Spot, and then you can head over to Firefly Distillery for a tasting and some live music. It's the kind of lifestyle that many people dream of, but, and this is a big but, walkability isn't consistent across the entire neighborhood. Some streets have sidewalks while others don't. If you live on one of the streets without sidewalks, walking to your favorite spot might feel less like a leisurely stroll and then more like a game of Frogger. Now, let's pivot to something that makes Park Circle unique. Its sense of creativity and entrepreneurship. The neighborhood is home to several small businesses that give it a truly local feel. Take the Mixon Market, for instance. It's a combination cafe and boutique that sells everything from lattes, locally made goods. You can also check out Park Pets, a locally owned pet store where the staff actually knows about the products they sell, and they can help you find just the right food for your furry friend. It's this sense of entrepreneurship that also leads to regular community events like pop-up markets and art shows. Local artisans, chefs, and musicians all come together to create experiences that feel authentically Charleston. This kind of cultural enrichment is rare in most neighborhoods, and it's a big reason why people are drawn to Park Circle. But here's something to keep in mind. With all of these amazing local businesses and events, also comes the challenge of parking. Street parking can get pretty tight during peak times, especially near Circle Park and along Montague Avenue. If you're someone who likes to host gatherings, you're going to need to think about how your guests will find parking on a busy weekend. To sum it up, Park Circle is a neighborhood with personality, one that balances its charm and convenience with a few quirks and challenges. I'm Deneen Gary, the Southern Living Yankee, and a realtor in Charleston, South Carolina and the surrounding areas. I specialize in helping people relocate to Charleston from out of state because I've been there myself. I know how exciting but also overwhelming a big move can be, but I'm here to make it easier. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, I'll provide honest advice and expert guidance every step of the way. If you're ready to start your journey, reach out today to find out how I can help you save $1,000 on your moving costs. If you found value in this video, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss any tips on living your best life in Charleston and the rest of the Lowcountry. Thank you again for joining me. So long for today.